home, everything below looks like cardboard cutouts I could kick over. Cities look like colonies, and people become figures, become ants, trailing from nests and hollows of earth.
When I land, cities become mountains, but people stay people. And I know no one really cares about where I'm coming from or how it felt to feel like I was traveling in search of wings.
Crumbs.
Dreams. And then I get home, and I look at myself through jet-lagged eyes.
Into some toothpaste spit-speckled mirror that I'm too lazy to clean.
And then I look up, and all I see are these red ants marching all over the sink.
And all I want to do is drown them in the misery of 8 a.m., send them spiraling down into some sewer.
But what if they never wanted to be there in the first place? Some unwilling cadets won't ever see their motherland again, never feel the traces of ancestors with their antennae.
I read somewhere that ant colonies send their elderly out in search of food. Elderly heroes, if only because a basketball could burst through their shells any second.
Chasing crumbs like a dream, even though the elderly know that back home, the kids are taking care of the kids. A playground packed when there are no adults around.
But then I think of that wall of spiders in that throwaway guest room of my grandparents' apartment and how I would not sleep there. But later that night, I went back in and swatted them all with slippers.
I've grown convinced that cockroaches are invincible, that breaking their back to the bottom of a shoe won't even stop them. Until I stepped on one.
And stepped on another. And got some sick satisfaction from the crunch of their skeletons. My friend once told me that centipedes the size of a thumb have lived for about 7 years.
And I really want to kill the one living under my couch. We like killing bugs.
We really like killing bugs.
Even the elderly ones.
And getting that feeling as we did on the airplane, looking down at something so small, you can't even pick out the differences.
You don't have to waste your time picking out the differences because
ants aren't people.
And people don't seem like people when they're the size of ants.
But the flight attendant walks right past you without asking if you wanted anything to drink. But looks at the person next to you and says,
"Is there anything I can do for you?"
You realize that even up here, in this hunk of steel, you too are powerless.
Strapped to the sea, strapped to this routine that no one really cares about.
I read somewhere that just because the queen ant, she's bigger, and maybe sometimes she's got wings, her life is a waiting game.
Spent cramped inside some
no-space nest,
laying sacks of larvae and waiting for the next group of men to come by and make her feel a little less useless.
I'm waiting for someone to come by and make me feel a little less useless and remind me that I really am a part of this colony. That I'll go on living and living and living and living.